Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I picked up this little toolbox at an estate sale several months ago. It had a bunch of 1/4-inch sockets in it, and I was interested mainly in the tools, not the toolbox. The toolbox is in kind of rough shape. It doesn't have a lot of rust, it has some surface rust, but it has a lot of dents and dings in it. So it's just a little fella, little bitty toolbox, but I think it might be a good, fun project. So let's see if we can do something with it. Here we go. I picked up this little toolbox a few months ago at an estate sale. It was full of 1/4-inch sockets. Kind of beat up, but I think it's a neat little box. I kind of like the little push lock on it. The stuff that was in it we might look at another time. But this time I'm really only interested in the box itself. It's not in too bad a shape. It needs a little bit of body work, especially right here. I don't think it'll be too big of an issue getting it apart. So let's not too much rust, a little surface rust. It's not rusted through like that gnarly one I had in a previous video. I think this one can be saved and hopefully fixed up a little bit. So let's see what we can do with the little fella. Let's see if we can get the handle off. I think it'll pull. Yeah, it came right out. That was easy. Now, wonder if we can get the lid off of it. How does that work? Let me examine this a little bit and I'll get back in a minute. Alright, I think I finally figured out how the lid comes off of this thing. You don't do it this here, but I think if you go at it from inside here, let me show you. You can see that I think if you push this out one way or the other, it'll come out enough to where you can get the lid loose. So I may have to do that, or at least start it off camera, because it's going to be a little fiddly to do. So I'll bring you back when I get it started or out. Alright, it's going to be kind of hard to give you a good shot at this, but I'll do my best. But the idea is to tap this out far enough to where you can get the lid off. So, and I need another hand. One of you guys want to hold this light for me, please? No? Well, okay. Okay, got that side loose. Now maybe, I'm not quite sure what I do now. Go at it from the, there we go. Okay, good. Now let me get this thing out of here and we'll see what we got. I want to take this little latch out so I can do the body work on the case. And it appears that there are a couple of little tabs right there that I'll have to loosen. And that rivet will have to be drilled out or somehow removed. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll after I get that done, we'll look at all the parts and figure out where to go from there. Alright, upon further examination, I see how this thing works now. And these little tabs do not need to be removed because that's what holds the button onto the spring part here. So I'm going to leave that undisturbed. But I am going to remove this rivet here so I can get that assembly out of there. And I'll just re-rivet it when it's finished. You get the idea. I'll bring you back when it's out of there. Okay, here's the little box broken down into its components. Here's the spring and the latch, handle, and the hinge pin, top, and the bottom of the case. Not too bad. Needs some body work for sure, especially right here. So that'll probably be next, to see if I can straighten the worst of the things out. I can definitely see some Bondo in this thing's future. Here are the parts of the box after stripping the paint off. There's you know, some surface, very light surface rust. It looks worse than it really is. Still a few dents. I tried my best to get the dents out. I'm still going to have some more work to do. I'm going to try to shrink that a little bit right there, but how that's going to work out, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I took it after the stripping was finished, took it out to the backyard, gave it a nice bath in purple power and water and scrub. So now I'm going to use some alcohol to see if I can clean off any residue that's left. Get it nice and clean. So after I do that, we'll ponder what comes next. I think a little bit more body work will be in order before I start priming. You're probably starting to ask yourself, why would I go to all this trouble to fix up a cheap, crappy little metal box? And you know what? I'm starting to ask myself the same question. So here's the little metal toolbox after some very amateurish body work and a couple of coats of paint. It's definitely not pretty, but it's certainly in better shape than it was. It's usable now. I didn't buy this. I bought this at an estate sale, not for the box, but for what was in it. There were a bunch of sockets and wrenches and stuff in there. And it was in such bad shape, I thought about just pitching it, but I thought, well, why not? I'll waste my time on all kinds of things. Might as well waste my time on this too. So, anyway, there's the little box. And I'm going to find something to put in it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that clean up and fix up of a little metal toolbox that I picked up at an estate sale a few months back. It doesn't look perfect by any means, but it was fun to clean up, and I think it looks acceptable. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to use it for. I have several little sets of precision screwdrivers that I use for various things, and I might see if I can put them in there. That might be a good place for them. We'll see. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment. I'd love to interact with the commenters. And please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. So, until next time, we will see you, and thank you very much for watching. Bye now.